Have you ever got tired in a tight place? A tight place is a place when you're not there yet. You're closer than you were, but you're not there yet. And now it's a challenge to get to the next level. And you're not sure that you got the push that you used to have, and you're in a tight place. Have you ever secretly been in a tight place? Yeah, secretly, still smiling. Good morning. Oh, yes, it's a hot one today, isn't it? I don't know how long this is going to last. Whew, I tell you. And as soon as they walk away, you say, just smiling at appropriate times, shaking hands when you're supposed to, and surrounded by people who do not realize, they don't have a clue that you met me in a tight place, that I'm smiling from a tight place, that I'm working from a tight place, that I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation, but my mind is not even on the presentation. I've just done this so long that I know how to do what I do when I need to do like I do, but I'm really thinking about what's going on back over here, because I'm in a tight place, and don't mess with me right now. Because if you do, I may really just clop on you, and you won't even know why I reacted like that, because you never had a clue that I was doing the presentation, but I was really in a tight place.
Never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start, but more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. Oh, keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So, keep moving, keep growing, keep learning.
Young people, don't be afraid. Be focused. Be determined. Be hopeful. Be empowered. Anything is possible. And when you encounter obstacles, because I guarantee you, you will, and many of you already have, when you are struggling and you start thinking about giving up, I want you to remember the power of hope. The belief that something better is always possible if you're willing to work for it and fight for it. Our hope that if we work hard enough and believe in ourselves, then we can be whatever we dream, regardless of the limitations that others may place on us. The hope that when people see us for who we truly are, maybe, just maybe, they too will be inspired to rise to their best possible self.
It doesn't matter how far you might rise. At some point, you are bound to stumble, because if you're constantly doing what we do, raising the bar, if you are constantly pushing yourself higher, higher, the law of averages, not to mention the myth of Icarus, predicts that you will at some point fall. And when you do, I want you to know this, remember this, there is no such thing as failure.
To fulfill purpose or to identify your purpose is definitely just identifying what you like and what you don't. When you're living with a life of purpose, you're alive. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. When you live for yourself, it's a very, easygoing, because there's always something to do.
Yes.
And if you really sit back and say, oh, I'm tired, then your purpose is going to be given out to somebody else. I don't want ever to be replaced. You don't need to have the answer right there. You just need to start. You have to start from somewhere. And literally doors, I can't even boast and say I've been doing this, because literally doors will open. People have incredible heart. And I know that, a lot of really bad things have been going on, but the heart of people are genuinely good. So what I would say to young people is this: whatever it is that you are passionate about, whatever that it is that you're good at, whatever thing that sets your soul on fire, read up on it, acquire knowledge, then set a plan. When we set a plan, we're putting it into action, because a dream is inactive unless you put it into action.
That's true.
So you can have a dream of doing this amazing thing, but if you sit down and all you do is be a dreamer, Joseph was a dreamer. Until he was placed in a position of putting his dream in action, he was going to be with his brother.
That's true.
Unless you learn, okay, how am I going to do something? You have to be in a place of being able to learn also. Because I've been a part of many organizations, so I've learned how to submit myself under authority, knowing that who I am will always produce a harvest. So always know who you are. Also submit to the authorities around you. And when it's time for you to manifest, and when it's time for you to be great, you will. But your time will come. But that season of investing, that season of learning, that season, because you just don't spring up. A seed must have a root. So if you don't have root, you will not have a place to grow. Because if storms come, the wind, you're just gonna fall apart. You have to have a foundation which you are holding onto. So we are a quick generation. We like everything quick. But purpose is not quick. It's not instant Quaker Oats. No, you have to do the work.
Yes.
Because it teaches you patience. The trials of our faith worketh patience. So when we are working in patience, then when things come, you're not all of a sudden bothered about it. You can endure and you can see things come to pass. So if I had to round this all up, I would say the first thing that you need to know is identify what you're good at. Secondly, acquire knowledge. Thirdly, learn from the authority figures around you. Learn from the people who are around you. Learn from, have a vision of who you want to be. I've had vision boards of mentors that I want to mentor me.
Beautiful.
So you have to start from somewhere, and when you start, don't give up. Keep going, keep pushing, wake up every day with a passion, because if you don't support yourself, no one else, you're asking somebody to invest in yourself when you have not invested in yourself. That doesn't make sense. So you have to be willing to invest in yourself and be humble. Stay humble, because your pride, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, gone. Gone. Honestly, you stay humble and you are always willing to learn. And I think that's just it. You need to know what God says about you, because people will come and try to redefine you. But it's just aimed to make you not productive. And once you stop being productive, nothing grows. And you also have to just approach everyone in love, because not everybody can identify who they are. Like you said, I'm very young, and not a lot of people my age are really concerned about things of this matter. And I don't look down on anybody because of that. I just know that you are in a different place in your life. Sometimes it takes people a longer time to get where they need to get. Mine happened a little bit faster. So I have to understand to meet people where they are and just be there. It's important to be present in every moment, because if you're not, you'll miss out on the most amazing things, and then you miss out on your purpose, and you miss out on why you're doing it, because you get burnt out.
Yeah.
what you've got to deal with at this moment, but whatever that thing that shocked you and blindsided you and seemingly came out of nowhere, the battle is not yours. It belongs to God. God is going to get the victory if you just believe it.